Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I rise to support this report by the Public Accounts Committee, our parent watchdog committee, which drives the national government in terms of whatever they spend, whatever they net and spend, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I want to thank the chair, and indeed, most of the issues that the chair has raised corroborate with what I experienced, Honorable Chair, Honorable Speaker, in Public Investments Committee. You'll find that the issues the chair has highlighted, especially issues to do with poor accounting standards, a situation I feel, Honorable Speaker, that this could be almost intentional, because no person rises to a proper level in finance or accounting department when he's not qualified. But it so happens, Honorable Speaker, that at the end of the day, when you now want to look at what is it that he's doing, it becomes a bit mediocrity in whatever he's presenting before you, and that makes it very difficult that, Honorable Speaker, resources are lost, and yet the persons who have been entrusted to guard it are just going in circles in terms of reporting. I want to be happy with the report, especially the recommendation, and I want to say, if this recommendation is employed and the National Treasury goes ahead to implement it, definitely this is the way to go, because the buck stops with the National Treasury. These are employees of National Treasury. They are the ones who are reporting. But at the end of the day, Honorable Speaker, they get the resources from National Treasury on the left, but want to leak it on the right. That is not proper. The buck has to go back to the National Treasury, so that let them now undertake various and routine trainings. I want to make a scale, Honorable Speaker. Why is it that accountants during budget making process are so timely and to the point, but when it comes to spending and reporting, Honorable Speaker, you find a challenge? So let those two scales measure to each other and say the recommendation by the PAC is good, and let us all appreciate and say, should it go that way? Honorable Speaker, the issue of late submission of documents, you find that, Honorable Speaker, this is another level where they just end up sabotaging the whole process. They don't want to present what has actually transpired. Eventually, you are not able to determine what happened where and for how much. But when you call these people, Honorable Speaker, indeed, they come with and present those documents after the process. And in fact, like what happens before my committee, you find two witnesses exchanging very painfully that we gave you, the auditors, this document, and yet, Honorable Speaker, indeed they did not submit that document. During the entry meeting, they were briefed, and in the exit, Honorable Speaker, there is nothing captured to that extent. But eventually, it happens that when you call them, they now present. This is a situation where, Honorable Speaker, if you bring Treasury to task, that the buck stops with them, definitely they are going to correct. Honorable Speaker, I wish also to thank the committee for pinpointing and concurring with the Office of the Auditor General, especially on outstanding works, stalled projects, and how, Honorable Speaker, these projects have come about. Look at a case, Honorable Speaker, for example, veering out of the report and going back to what we've just gone through a day ago. You visit a witness. He stated in the report that the project costed, say, 3.9 billion, but the initial project, Honorable Speaker, was 900 million shillings. What a whooping 340% increment, variation. Who informed this variation? How come the law was violated to that extent? Where are the Inspector of State Corporations? Who sit in the boards? So we need to bring all these persons on board. And looking at the recommendation of the committee, Honorable Speaker, I wish to thank my party chair, the Honorable John Buddy, that this is the way to go. So that let us push everything and put the buck to stop with the right person. Honorable Speaker, looking at the issues that have been raised in terms of presentation to the various agencies, Public Accounts Committee does not have the teeth to investigate thoroughly and present. There are organizations which have the charge to present the witnesses before courts of law, the DCI through the ODPP. Honorable Speaker, I want to appreciate that together with the EACC, various recommendations have been made. The challenge we have is, Honorable Speaker, what happened to the past? Has the past been resolved? The answer is no. Mine is to ask on the various agencies, EACC,